everyone. Welcome to the weekly readings for, we're going to do these, this is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So if you are, if your sun sign is one of those signs, if your moon sign, if your rising sign are one of those signs, then this reading is for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Parts of the message might be for you. Maybe you're watching for someone else and that message resonates with you. If you feel it in your heart and soul, that's resonating. And if it does resonate, please like, comment, or share, or subscribe. I'll be doing these readings. This is the weekly for the entire collective. I generally do readings for twin flames. But this is for all of those for this particular reading is for all of those that are fire signs. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we're going to take a look at what this week is looking like for you. We're going to pull a theme card first. Sort of like an underlying motivational energy, and then we will build on that for the rest of you. So, what is the weekly state of the energy for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Okay, Devas, interesting. Intimacy, and Source. Yeah, those are all really beautiful cards. Okay. So we're going to be looking at personal development or growth, home and family, partnerships and romance, work and money, and then guidance from Spirit, from the universe, from Source, from God, from higher selves, whoever comes through with information. So what do we have for personal growth and development for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm just going to pull out all the cards in regards to that, and then we'll get to each specific reading. Gonna be some good crazy weeks this week, guys. These are some awesome cards. So I mean, one of the cards not awesome and foretelling, but some good vibes happening. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be overcome. We're gonna have to, ooh, yeah, okay. They're like, we're done shuffling. All right. So we'll do that. We'll do that. And we will do that. All right, so let's take a look at Aries first. So the theme of the week, this is sort of like the Devas to me are that sort of that divine masculine essence. It's almost like the ascended masters, the crystalline DNA structure. I'm getting that there's going to be a strong focus on your stability and calling in the divine masculine within you, whether you're male or female or not. And that is totally okay, because we have, in your personal development and growth, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you, this is going to be a job offer. Like you are going to be creating, you're going to have a job offer. There's going to be, it's sort of like this slow, you've been working slowly towards something. And that steadfast need to create your own stability and foundation is going to come to fruition. There's going to be an offer of some kind in the physical for you. So I feel like that's a great place for your personal development and growth. And I know that we have work and money coming up down here. But this is personal development. So I feel like the job offer is a result of the growth that you've gone through. Maybe you've really hunkered down and decided what you wanted or needed. Maybe you've really put plans into motion, or you've been planning and you're starting to put those plans in motion. Something is going to come up in the physical for you this week. So I think that's an awesome place to be. So home and family, we've got the Lovers card. So what I'm getting more from this is it could be partnership for you. We do have a partnership and romance part. But what I'm getting from this is a choice. You have a choice coming up. And whatever you choose is divinely guided is what I'm getting from this. So if you've received signs and synchronicities, more so if you're feeling certain things in your body is what I'm hearing. And this could be a specific message for one particular Aries, or perhaps there's a collective of you going through this. But you're going to be offered, I don't know if it's maybe to do with this offer that's coming in, you're going to be offered a choice, and it's to give, whatever choice you make, the decision will be based on how you feel about that choice. And that is what's going to be best for your home and for your family. So then we've got the partnerships and romance. So Aries, I don't know what's going on with you, but you may feel like you have this self-imposed entrapment to something, like you're stuck somewhere romantically, and I don't know, like I feel like you're purposefully holding yourself there because you're afraid to step past the swords. You're afraid of the true potential of something. For some of you, you might recognize that, I know for me personally, I know that I have some more healing work to do, and I'm a little bit afraid to do that because when I step beyond that, I'm going to be in a place of self-empowerment instead of self-entrapment. So it's just sort of that concept. If you know what you need to do and you need to take the steps to do those things and you're not doing them, it's out of a place of fear. So to be mindful of that, and maybe the choice that's coming up for you is going to help you with that. So in the work and money place, interestingly enough, we have a love card. This is a new beginning in love. But what I'm getting more from it is this is a beginning of self-love and self-value. So when it comes to the work that you do and the money that you make, it's tied very closely to how you value yourself. And I'm not very good at this whole where the camera is, so I apologize if you guys haven't been able to see. This is for you, this is a new beginning in determining your own self-value. I feel like that comes in from balancing your divine masculine within, from preparing preparing your physical reality to start planning and to start acting on those plans, and then to trust your intuition when you're making a choice, and to finally understand and be aware, because this is about perception and awareness, that when you heal all of those things and when you accept your value and see your value and project that out, that you're going to come into this place of abundance, because this is really an abundant place, this place of self-love. So here if we have a guidance for... yes, that's exactly it. Okay. So we have a guidance piece from Spirit. So this is innocence. So, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, and no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness, or so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. And what I'm getting more from this, there's a baby being held by an angel, the angel singing to the baby, the angel's loving the baby. This is maybe about some inner child work that needs to be done, and that healing piece I talked about with the Eight of Swords, where you might want to start healing and really looking at learning how to love and parent your own self and give yourself the things that perhaps you didn't receive as a child. That's not an easy thing to do, but it is worth it. Okay, so that's Aries. That's a pretty awesome week for you. So I feel like that's kind of that's pretty exciting. Anyways, be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing week for you, Aries. We're gonna get on to Leo now. So Leo, I'm gonna have to edit that, I think. So Leo, we're going to move into a state of intimacy, and that's also a really beautiful place to be. That's going to be your theme this week, and it shows two individuals, and maybe you're a twin flame or soul in a soulmate connection, and this might be for you in that regard. But it's also intimacy within oneself. So so let's see what the rest of the cards have to say for your week, and we'll kind of go from there. So we've got your personal growth and development. So in this week, you're going to be moving into smoother waters. You know, you've been through the turbulent, bumpy ride, and you've been going through the waves and all that good stuff. And now this week, you're sort of moving into a space. It's almost like you've been doing a lot of trial and error, and you're kind of becoming like this well-oiled machine, understanding what works for you right now. So that's a great energy to be in. You're in flow is what I'm hearing. You're going to be in flow. So then we have home and family, and there's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of unknown, a fear of the unknown with your family in your home. So I don't know if you're moving. I don't know if you're planning to move or if somebody's moving out. I'm getting that there's sort of like a fear around that and worrying. It's almost like since things have been a little bit, things are going to be a little bit calmer for you, you're going to be focusing more on what's happening with other people. But it's just to be more aware of what I'm hearing is what is that illuminating for you in regards to your family, that worry, that fear. What is it pointing within you that you need to address? So then we're going to go to the partnerships and romance. So this is really interesting because it's it's the Ace of Wands, but it's this it's creativity and expansion. So when it comes to love or it comes to partnership, I feel like either you're going to meet someone or you're going to be developing. What I'm hearing more, for whatever reason, you're going to be developing what you want in a partnership with somebody. If you're not in a relationship already, if you are in a relationship, you're going to redefine what that relationship means to you. You're going to be creative and open about it. You're going to expand the possibilities of what love really looks like for you. And then we have work and money. So there's a lot of fear sitting around this, Leo, and there's a lot of... So this is the nightmare card. It's almost like your thoughts are like daggers, like they're whispering in your ear. It's that negative self-talk. It's that concern, like what I'm feeling is anxiety over not having enough money. It's not about not having enough, not having the stability you need, and it's a fear that you won't have enough coming in. And as long as you stay in that fearful state, what I'm hearing is you will not have enough because that's all you'll be focused on. So we're going to see kind of what the guidance is for you, but I feel like you kind of know this. I feel like this is like a loop that you're constantly familiar with. And this week it's going to be coming in heavy with these other unknown fears, but it's just giving you, it's coming in heavier to give you a wider berth to deal with it. So on a guidance place, we have fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. So I'm definitely getting an energy clearing here. These words are not your narrative. The fears are not your fears. But definitely take time. Even if you need to go in the water, if it's warm where you are, go to the beach, get in nature, let the wind, let Mother Earth, let the ground take those worries away, reconnect to source, reconnect to who you are, reconnect to the power within you to create your own reality, and know that it's up to you how much money you make. That's what I'm hearing. So that's pretty awesome, Leo. So be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing week. Leo, this is going to be a good week for you. I feel like they're always going to be good weeks because anytime you can even learn and grow is a great week. So now we're going to head on to Sagittarius. All right, hey Sagittarius, your theme for the week is source. I think that's pretty awesome. What I'm getting from this is that you're going to discover different ways to connect to source, or you're going to start feeling your connection to source. If you have been feeling it, it's going to be stronger. If you haven't been feeling it, you're going to start feeling the trickle effects of it. And what I'm hearing is there was surrender. So surrender is allowing that to happen. So in your personal development this week, we have the Two of Swords. So this is sort of like a stalemate card. It's a card where you're kind of blind. You need to make a decision, but you're blind to it, or things are unknown to you, so you can't make a decision. And you're going to really work a lot with that this week to overcome those things. And I think that's going to be where the connection, where you recognize your connection of source is coming in. It's coming in, and it's allowing you to understand the messages, whereas before I feel like you weren't really understanding them, so you felt kind of blind, almost like deaf to them. So that's a great place to be. In home and family, we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is all about what makes you feel alive. And there's also movement and communication. So I don't know if you've been making plans with your family or with your home, but there's going to be communication coming in regards to that. So maybe you were making plans to go on a trip. Maybe you were making plans to visit. But it's an exciting, fun communication. So whoever you're making plans with in your family or with your home, I feel like it is a family. There's a family visit, family vacation coming, something. There's going to be something in regards to that, and it's going to be exciting. Like, you're going to feel alive, and you're really going to enjoy your time with them. So partnership and romance, we have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands to me is coming home. It's victorious. You're coming home from war, a victor. So what I'm getting with this is if there was, I do say that a lot, don't I? I'm kind of hearing it a lot. I'm getting with this. I feel that there's a sense of, I don't know if what I'm hearing is that there was some sort of like discord or argument, or I don't know if there was some kind of conflict, or you felt conflicted. And you're coming to a space right now where you're feeling like you've overcome that and you're victorious. Like, I don't know if I'm getting like you won an argument. Like, that's totally what's coming through, is you won an argument. There you go. Okay. And you're going to feel good about it. It wasn't a place of pride for you. It was a place of setting a healthy boundary for you. So then in work and money, we have the Wish card, the Hope, the Star. It's the Star card. Self-discovery, self-purpose. What is your purpose in this life? You're going to be delving into that. And I feel like that's sort of where you've been blocked. You're not really sure where to go with your purpose. And that's going to be coming to you this week. You're going to be delving into that more and really trusting the information you're getting from source, the stuff that resonates with you, that you were on the right path. What I'm hearing is no one can tell you. People can tell you what you might be good at, but no one can tell you what makes your heart sing. Only you can do that. So guidance from Spirit. So blessing in disguise. So what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and invite in infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So again, I seriously hear that you're going to get answers to the questions you've been asking. And it might be that you've lightened up a little bit and you're going to be having some fun and you're feeling better about the boundaries you've set. That's going to allow Source to come through and give you the information you need. So I hope that was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing week.